Well, it's payback on the National Real Estate Cafe. You know, Don went 2 days in a row. I wanted to make sure to get my turn back.
He always does. Well, we're going to start with a rap song. We're going to start. Let's go put up this first slide. I think it's the PITI, the LLPA, and the DTI for you. We got.
Oh
I'm going
my
to stop.
God.
But bottom line is, believe it or not, all this does make sense to all of us. We know what all those words mean. I bet you do not,
That's
because
right.
there's so many acronyms out there and all these words, and that it doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
It doesn't. And you know, some of these I look at, you know, some of these are laws. Some of these are just regular old jargon that we use to describe things to each other, you know, to shorten up our speech, let's call it.
Well, the reason we bring this up is a lot of this stuff can confuse you due to the fact that if this stuff isn't explained to you, because like a TRID, everybody's like, what is TRID? What does that mean to me?
The reason I drink.
Yeah, the reason I drink, exactly, especially last year. GSEs, you hear that all the time. TILA, PITI, Principal Interest Tax Insurance. All these things need to be explained to you so you understand them, because it's very easy for a lender that maybe doesn't even know themselves to throw out these words and you go, make sure you ask.
Yeah, let me
Make sure
tell you that.
work with a professional that's going to explain them and lay out everything clear as a bell.
Yeah, speaking of that, one of the ones that we should probably break down for you. Let's make Jen, please make note of this. Is APR. Oh my gosh, is that a misconceived notion? People think they should shop by APR.
Yeah,
Horrible way to shop
it
for
could
a mortgage.
And just be careful too, because it could be manipulated and doesn't mean it's the best program. For example, we always tell you the lowest interest rate isn't always the best loan, especially depending on your particular scenario.
Yeah, so the point is be careful, ask questions, and make sure that it sounds like your lender knows what they're talking about, that they're able to respond, and that they're able to show you that they're educated and they care about their craft.
Actually, ask what their education is. Ask what their experience is.
Ask if they're
just
licensed.
Yeah, ask if they're licensed. How about that? They should have an NMLS license, which is key. We actually have to get refresher courses every year. We have to take a very hard state and federal
But wait,
test.
isn't everybody licensed, Tom?
No, the banks aren't. How about that?
Right. So if you're working with a banking institution, any federally chartered institution, you don't have to be licensed. How about that?
Meaning the teller could have said, "Can I take your deposit?" And go, "I'm going to help you with your loan." Wait, don't you need to really know what you're doing for that? You should.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite that easy, Tom. You know, you're making light of it. But the reality of the matter is that things are different. There are different types of lenders, and there's so much information floating around. Make sure you're with someone that's willing to take the time to educate you and answer all your questions.
All right, you heard it right here in the National Real Estate Cafe with Don and Gino Franti. And you can get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to the number 5885. Share with your friends or find out more. And all our videos, there's 500 of these already on our YouTube channel at nrecafe.com.